Today, Precarious plays
MegaMan Battle Network 2. You're a tough tootin' baby. There are two N's. That's why.
Ugh.
It's because you can go N and then open up all of these letters.
And it's... I don't know if it's 0, but...
It was O.
Okay!
Yeah. Sorry to say, we did not actually figure out that puzzle. I just noticed that there is another N, and that's why, like, our fumbling around wasn't working. Right. What was it? I forgot the password. Oh yeah, it's...
Jumps over the lazy dog.
We got it. Oh yeah, we knew that one.
Yay!
Straight away. Neat.
I love those too.
Good. I'm glad they listened to the graphic designer. That was a good puzzle.
Yes, it was. I am here to witness.
I'm telling you now, your efforts were not in vain. Gonna do a quick one of those and a quick one of these just for fun, and then I'm gonna do one of these. Get more HP. I think I can swing straight away as well. Nope, it eluded me. Got me.
So how many points do I get for having a web page bookmarked that just generates sentences like that?
I'm gonna say 50.
50?
Yeah, a full 50 points.
Out of how many? Like 10?
It's a Hogwarts scale.
Oh, okay,
So that's probably enough to win.
It only matters
to win the
depending on who's around me, right?
Shoot, I just screwed that up.
Hogwarts scale. That's what it is, though. The point system doesn't matter. It is only comparative, so if there were only 2 houses, 50 points might be a great deal.
No, I think that there was sort of...
Yeah, whatever.
No, I remember now, because it did wind up getting out of control whenever Dumbledore would be like...
1,000 points to Gryffindor!
And for nearly dying below the school, Ron Weasley gets 100 points.
And you get 10 points, and you get 10 points, and you get detention.
And remember, everyone, fuck Slytherin. Farewell, see you next year. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you, except you guys, of course. Fuck Slytherin. Goodbye.
Dumbledore says double bird, and then bye-bye. Like, what is even the
like
purpose?
He discreetly has summoned a broom, and it's like flown under his butt and just gently lifts him up as he's like stuck still,
Oh, yeah.
flipping the double bird. Yeah.
Oh my.
Farewell, children. Except you, Potter. I know what you're going home to.
Oh my good God, meteor shower.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with.
It is. It does seem like a lot. I was like, why did you break off that bit? And I was like, oh, it's clear to me now. Wow.
They've got a fucking white mage. Ugh.
Oh, that's amazing, though.
No, I'm breaking them. I break them now.
That mage looks like a big sloppy turd. Like
No, they've got a white mage.
A white mage?
Yes.
What's the white mage? It's the ghost guy, right?
Right, the healer.
Okay, well, the wizard? Whatever, the
That's a
flaming
black
turd.
mage.
Okay, fine. The flaming turd. Looks like a flaming turd.
Don't even pretend. I made you play Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm not that good a listener.
No, you know what? I had you play a Final Fantasy. Wait, what am I saying? We are still playing Final Fantasy Tactics together
Yeah.
on this channel.
Yes. Yes.
Cha, cha. See, I'm trying to do the block.
Turd mode. Watch yourself. He's like, oh shit, everything's on fire, including me.
No, I bounced one back at him. F. Fuck that. F. So, I will say, I've not. Just generally, like, games that have transitioned from 2D to 3D, or more specifically, I'm sorry, sprite art to polygonal art.
Yeah.
I've knocked them before,
Yeah.
especially, like, Fire Emblem comes to mind. you know?
Yeah. The first one that used polygon models instead of sprites was a little weird.
Yeah, it was.
Especially the Pegasus. I remember looking at the Pegasus and going, no.
Yeah, that just the animation was really, really stilted. It
I
was sort
mean-
of like it was like a weird cardboard model with like a couple of strings, like someone was puppeteering.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, I guess, but still, it's like, ugh. But you are going to make an exception to that rule?
I will say that one of the advantages of having 3D models instead of sprites. A lot of sprites, if you want them to look really professional and detailed, they have to have like a directionality to them.
Yeah.
So for example, right now, you can tell based on MegaMan's sprite that he is at an angle, you know?
Right.
This would not be an acceptable sprite to use somewhere else and just put him on a flat plane.
Right.
Because you would be able to see, like, oh, he's standing at a slight angle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am looking slightly down at him.
Yeah.
I think it's probably most noticeable at this angle.
Like this
Sorry.
isometric perspective that it has going.
Right. Well, I just mean, like, you can tell because, like, one boot is clearly lower than the other, and
Yeah, he's clearly standing.
and you can see, like, a bit of curvature on, like, the glove and the boot.
Yeah.
And it's just not the same pose that... It's not how he would look if you were just... If you were observing him just on a
Directly
line.
on a side view, like side scroller style.
Right.
Like even in this, you can see the toe of his rear boot is above the front boot.
Yeah. So I was going to suggest that, like, it would be cool if the graphic of whatever you were blocking was somehow incorporated in the block, but that would be incredibly time-consuming with sprites. Because not every projectile that's fired at you could easily be deflected at a different angle,
Yeah.
you know? Without it looking awkward. But that would actually be really easy to do if you were working with 3D models, because you would just recycle that particle effect or that model, and you would just change, like, the origin point of it to come from
Right.
his shield. So that's one advantage of not using sprites. I just like sprite art
feel
and vector art.
Like what you just want to stall this puzzle out just a little longer.
No, we've got the solution. It was the quick
Oh.
brown fox. Hold on. Password. Oh yeah, it's a quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
J-U-M-P.
Jumps.
We
We only.
interrupted.
It's cool. They've been waiting patiently. I've been dragging my feet. Really, I'm to blame here. That was rude of me. I'm sorry, guys.
They were just like, we were gonna let you finish your sentence, but we got bored
I wonder if I can get this
after
guy.
3 rounds of cards and
Dang, he
Snack time.
got me. Psyched me out. What did you buy?
that was a good noise. Ah,
Did it.
another thing that brings me joy is running around in my daily life making sound effect noises, especially when I'm talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
I talk with my hands. Like, I've got 4 tentacles to work with, so I'm like moving them around all the time while I talk, and then I also make noises. So it's like a puppet show, really, talking to me.
Okay, guys, yes.
8 legs, spins web, spider.
Muppet foe. Yeah, it's spider. Why the overwhelming information? SPIDER.
Mm-hmm.
What was with that fucking underhanded pitch? What was with that slow ball?
Well, they probably
Or
anticipated.
softball. Sorry, softball.
They probably anticipated the freaking mood that I'm in. I'm just like, oh my god, can we be done with the puzzles.
The weird word games.
Ugh.
Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, sir. Sir. Okay, he got me anyway.
Is that a little UFO clam? Aw, that's weird.
Oh, that was the wrong tile.
So
Dang
many
it.
strange flippin' treasures.
Oh no.
Would you stand on the grass like a good person?
I'm trying to be a good person. I didn't mean to litter. I'm sorry.
Stand in the grass and heal, young man.
Yes. I'll do it.
Young man, get on my lawn. Yeah. Get on this lawn right away.
Oh no, I backed into like a goof. Ja. Hiya. No.
Gotta stay on the lawn.
I can't. I'm so panicked now. I don't want the ball to touch me. Don't touch me. Don't do it.
Your voice goes all Pooh Bear when you're nervous. Have you noticed that?
I had not. Now it is done. The day is won.
Whispery willows.
Counter stance.
Yeah.
Also, I have a little shield now. You see it, right?
Yeah,
You
I
see
see
the
it.
little
I
shield?
see it.
It's a good little shield. It's my friend. Excuse me. What is that nonsense? What did William tell hit with a 0?
An apple. What?
I need to take a cool down. I need to take a quick cool down break because I'm weirdly hurt that the puzzles are getting easier now.
Well, it's because I can't decide if it's shameful or if it's like good design, you know?